Hello everybody, my name's PepperRabbit, and we're back another episode of PeppahShaking on Canal Zone. And this is the third part of this episode, if you would like to say this episode. And this time I will be going over the blue loadouts and rollouts. They're a little different from red, because it's a different little strategy, because it's not really a mirrored map. I guess I'll go over Spy, because it's an easier one than the other one. Other one, you have to go in the middle, but this one you can flank around the right, like this way. In the beginning of the match, you should probably go this way. And around here, and go like this. Cloak and Dagger works for this well, too. Especially, you can just, like, camp here, wait for the medic to go by and stab him real quick. You drop down on him. Just gotta watch out for anyone around here. If the soldier's up there, watch out for him looking out for you, and also the medic is gonna be looking out for you too. But yeah, if you stay cloaked through this area here, decloak here, they probably won't hear you because of all the spam going on, if there is some from the demo man and the soldier, and then you'll be able to stab the medic really fast like that. Next I'll go over Sniper. You probably want to use the same loadout as I said in the last video and the previous video, the first part, which is going to be using the Huntsman. And I suggest going with the Spy in the start like this. Someone has to capture a small warehouse, and I suggest the Sniper too. So, after this goes down, I suggest taking a peek out here, and then spam Huntsman towards this middle people. Maybe if there's a sentry gun, you can shoot it with your Huntsman. Just watch out, because you've barely got anywhere to back up to. Just basically this point. If you have to, there is a little med pack right there. Back up into this point. You can defend it pretty easily. As a Huntsman. And after you cap this, if you do, I would probably go up here, take a peek out here if there's someone coming. I would just camp this place, and I think you can jump around here. You camp their spawn if they haven't captured that yet, because if they capture that, like I said in the last video, they will spawn here in balcony. And I suggest if they do cap that, they're going to spawn there and camp this doorway. Watch out for above there, because they get up there too. And basically just stick around here. Go where your team needs you. Be good to stick around here, basically, like I said. Alright, I won't go over Medic, Soldier, and Demo Man, because they're exact same strategy for this map, in my opinion. So I will go to Engineer, and I actually will not use the Wrangler. I will use a regular setup. You can use whatever shotgun you want, but I'm gonna go this way. Instead of the red loadout where I went on the red side, there was a door here, I went there. This time I'm gonna go up here. And I'm going to we're gonna go cap this point first. And then after I cap that, I'm going to go up here. Maybe build a sentry out here, or maybe even in this corner here, or right here. And watch out for people coming around here. And if you guys cap this point, or if the scout caps the point, I'm going to suggest the scout to cap that. I'm going to suggest the Pyro and the Engineer stick as a tag team or duo team right here, and just go this way. Watch out for anyone here if there's anyone here. And actually I'm not going there. I'm gonna go drop down here to the boathouse, build the sentry right there. You can look into that doorway there, and it has a basic view over the whole point. This is a perfect teleporter for the blue side. Put it right there. Going up. Put your dispenser anywhere you want. Doesn't really matter. Maybe like right here. and let your pyro cap the point, and you just camp this point for the rest of the match. And if you have to, if you're bored, go cap red warehouse with the pyro. Pyro's going to be with you the whole time, hopefully. Watch for people coming flanking this, because they might spawn here and they might go this way, so keep an eye on this doorway, especially if they cap balcony. And if they don't count balcony, they're going to be coming from those two directions right there. Down there, up down there, and up here. Just keep your sentry level 3, and you should be good. And I would build your teleporter at spawn, but I would put it on the left spawn, going the back way. Because the demo man on their team might camp your spawn, and you wouldn't be able to have your teleporter up. Okay, and that's basically it for engineer. Just want to stay on the outside. Next I'll go over heavy. And heavy is almost the same exactly as their heavy, but you can't go directly that way. So I would suggest going down here with your GRU. And going as fast as you possibly can towards this middle part. See if there's anyone flanking here. And just stop whatever's coming here. If there's a heavy coming here, you gotta watch out, because they're gonna have support, maybe. They might actually push us, who knows. But I would suggest they would push the middle fountain. And if you have to, shift over here.
Here I come!
And if you have to, go up to the library. Watch out. Because you're gonna be on your own this time. As I said, for red side, you're gonna have the engineer maybe with you. Soldier's gonna be up here. If your soldier can get up here, that's a good place for him. And if he has this, I'm not gonna go with soldier right now, but the heavy, just camp around this area, middle point. Even poke your head out here to see if there's any spawn camp up if they're coming out of here. So you can go up the elevator I just took, coming up here as a heavy. Fall back to here if you need a med pack. Yeah, just camp around here. And if you have to, shift over here if your team needs help. Like I said in the last video for the heavy, just camp over here also. Alright, that's it for the heavy. Demo man, like I said, is the same. It's going to be spawn camping, get to the middle point as fast as possible. Next I'll go over pyro. And pyro is going to be the same. Actually, I messed up here. Maybe the sniper can go that way too. I was going to suggest the pyro go that way and get around the medic and then kill him, but I don't think that needs to happen unless they push you back to spawn. It's like air blast if they get you to spawn and then go that way to flank them. They might chase you, so you gotta watch out for that. But for the rollout to spawn, the very first you want to do is go with the engineer at all times. And cap this point with the engineer, ×2, hopefully. Go up here again. Kill anybody around here with help of the engineer. If you have to, there's a med pack, ammo pack here, as I said before in the other videos. Cap this point if the scout hasn't already. And follow the engineer down here. Help him build. You might want to have a home wrecker just in case the spy comes over here. Keep this area eye on. You're just going to be roaming around here. Maybe I would suggest after the engineer builds his level 1 sentry gun, he caps the point and you just roam around to make sure no one's coming and help him out if he needs help capping. And figure your way out to here to cap that point. I would cap that point if they have their balcony, because going backwards is a hard thing to do, especially with a forest spawn like that. And that's basically it for pyro. Now we'll go over scout. Scout is going to be the same. Go to the second point on the outside, which in this case it is arch room. Last time it was boathouse, so going to arch room. Go this way. And to the point. And cap this to its fullest. And maybe I would suggest going down here in case someone's trying to flank you. In case their scouts kind of come fast enough, or another point. And just keep this area locked down. As your pyro and engineer are over here, I'd suggest maybe going this way and keeping them from going back here if they go this way. And maybe even spawn camp them a bit. Keep an eye on your engineer and pyro over here. Keep an eye on this room too. It's gonna be roaming around. Try not let them, maybe even camp up there because they can probably get behind you if they cap the warehouse, and they can just go that way up there, which I showed in the last video up here. And get behind you if you don't be careful. Like that, and they can get to your arch room. So if you see arch room or blue warehouse, fall back definitely to get it. And that is basically it for the blue loadout. As I said before in the last video, Soldier's gonna be up here. Medic, demo, spamming in the beginning. If you control here, if they cap this in the beginning, make sure you put some sticky bombs here if you're a demo man. Or maybe even here. I don't think they can spawn out here. Watch above you in case someone tries to come on down you. So if you keep this not capped until the very end, this is your last point you're probably going to cap. And if you can, like, get your whole team in here to cap it at the very end, that'd be great. Just make sure the rest of the team is dead on their team. And you would win this map on blue. But in my opinion, red does have the advantage on this map because they have all the upper areas over there. They got boathouse, and they can get up here pretty easily. So if you're blue, make sure you build that level 3 sentry. Make sure you build a level 1 sentry here if you're being overrun here, maybe. And on your way to boathouse, destroy it, and then build your sentry here. Teleporter, Spencer, etc., etc. Well, I hope you enjoyed this series on Canal Zone. I think I'm glad I did this earlier than Moose Tracks at hindsight. For people new to my channel, please subscribe. I'll try to do some more UGC stuff. And watch the first 2 parts before you watch this part. I hope you do that. And I hope you guys understand the layout more. This is a very tough map. It's very spread out, and it's very hard to coordinate with your team. And I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Bye.